Hello guys, it's Sun Gaming, and today I'm reacting to Girl with Albinism Shamed for Her Looks in School by DharMannStudios. Might as well explain a few things before we begin. First of all, the reason why I'm at 143 right now is because DharMann is essentially advertising the whole DharMann Live thing, which is essentially you choose what happens next instead of it being a video or a story, you know what I mean? Anyways, so I might as well explain what albinism is since, it's the main thing here. So essentially, albinism is when the body produces little to no melanin, which is something that kind of factors in when it comes to the color of your hair, skin color, eye color, stuff like that. And I also might as well say that the links to the channel and the video are in the description, and as always, let's begin, shall we?
You won't forget this. Looks like the new girl's pretty trashy.
How do we begin our unit in photography? By snapping pictures.
How do you expect me to take pictures of her? I can't even light her with that pale skin and...
Alyssa, that is a rude thing to say. And besides, a good photographer can complement every skin tone.
Whatever. Let's get this over with before your face breaks the camera.
Are we really gonna have a montage from the get-go? Well, as always, skip! No need to say anything. She was just taking photos. Anyways.
That's quite the technique.
I'm pretty good with the camera.
No, I meant Grace. You model like an expert. You seem to know all your angles.
Thanks. It's always been my dream to be a model.
Well, you're on fire.
It's always been my dream to be a model. You might know how to pose, but you look like a grandma. And I don't see any senior citizens at Fashion Week.
Okay, deep breaths. You can do this.
You're supposed to be a model? Your skin looks like paper and you have straw-colored hair.
Yeah, this isn't a photo shoot for a circus poster.
Okay, so we're gonna go with you and you.
What about me?
No. Sorry.
Oops, sorry. My fault.
If I'll give DharMann one thing is that he finally introduces a disorder that people might actually get shamed for, because I'll be honest, this is the first time I heard of albinism personally. This is probably the first time you guys heard of it too, if you hadn't watched the video beforehand. I even had to look up what it means. That's how rare it is. So honestly, this is the first story that I've watched in a while where this type of discrimination could actually happen because of the fact that albinism isn't really talked about much. When they say that people who have autism get discriminated, that one I don't believe, because autism is just is such a known thing to the point that discrimination against it couldn't really happen. But when it comes to albinism, I could honestly believe it, because I myself haven't heard of it before recording this. So anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Oh, here's your sunglasses.
Thanks.
Although I don't know why you'd wear them. Inside, your eyes are beautiful.
Oh, they're actually tinted eyeglasses. My eyes are kind of sensitive to light.
How could you be sensitive to light when you're radiating it?
Stop.
My name's Johnny, by the way. What's yours?
I'm Grace.
It's nice to meet you.
You too. In the hall below was a letter box, too small to hold a letter. There was an electric bell, but it could not make a sound. Also, there was a name beside the door, Mr. James Dillingham Young.
Good job. Elisa, would you please continue from there?
Do you mind asking someone else?
Go ahead, please.
When the name was placed there, Mr. James Hillingham Dung Ham. Young.
Okay, now I'm getting confused. Like, is the text too small for her, or is she bad at reading? Like, which one is it? Now we'll find out eventually.
Oh!
Elisa, is there a problem?
Yeah, it's that dumb light over there. How am I supposed to focus with that shining in my face?
I need this to read properly.
Then shouldn't you be in a special needs class?
Hey, Elisa, we don't speak that way to our fellow students, okay? Or do you need to see the principal's office?
At least I could see him.
Principal's office now.
Oops.
Wait a second. I have a simple question. Like, wait, let's see that thing for a moment.
Principal's office now.
Okay. How did that thing's light get to her? How? Like, I obviously don't know how light travels exactly. Like, the thing basically spreads all over the place. But, like, how can small light that comes from this reach her? Like, I feel like that she's pretty much just using an excuse. Because, like, genuinely, how can light here reach here? Like, maybe if it was directed at her, maybe. But it wasn't. It's straight up just directed down. So, like, how is light that's directed down that's also small able to reach her? Or like maybe it reaches her, but like, how is it able to reach her so much that it bothers her? Like genuinely, does that make sense? Like, is what I'm saying, like you know what I mean? Like, I want to understand. Like, is she using this as an excuse, or is that actually the case? Because again, I don't believe that a light from such a small device, especially the fact that it isn't directed at her, is all the way there. Like, if it was directed at her, maybe, but it isn't. It's straight up just looking down. So how could this work? You know what? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Oops.
Wow.
Oops.
She's beautiful. Not one of your subtler ones, but I like it.
Thanks. Today wasn't very subtle either.
Oh no.
Look, I don't want to feel like, I don't want to sound like I'm insulting her or anything because of her disability, but like, I'll be honest, she looks a little creepy. Like I don't want to insult her or discriminate against her or anything, but like, she legitimately kind of looks creepy with this makeup. Like, this is something I'd expect out of a horror movie. Like, legitimately, I think it seriously looks like that. I don't know why I think it looks like that, but like, heh. Anyways, let's continue, huh?
What happened?
There's this nasty girl who keeps making fun of me, and I just wish people could be more understanding. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me.
No, there isn't. You are beautiful just the way you are.
I know. It just, sometimes it doesn't feel that way.
I mean, as much as I don't want to sound like I'm discriminating, if we're talking in the literal sense, then, like, I might sound like I have a popular opinion. Like, of course, people who have disabilities like autism and stuff like that are still normal people and stuff like that. But if they say what's wrong with me, then you can't say there's nothing wrong, or at least not in the bodily sense. Like, for her, what's wrong is that her body produces is almost zero to no melanin. That's essentially the main problem, because it affects stuff like skin, because it affects stuff like skin color and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if it's her mom, but honestly, if that's her mom, I honestly wouldn't be surprised that she looks straight up pale, because melanin is the thing that affects skin color. So like, without it, yeah, you can be expected to be that pale. Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
I mean, I should be used to this stuff by now,
Honey,
but...
no. You shouldn't get used to something that's wrong. Don't forget what I always tell you. Your uniqueness is what makes you special. Mm-hmm. And with that, I'm off to make dinner. Croissant rolls for days.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, like, I know this is gonna be the live message, so I might as well do a little comment and then I'll comment on it extensively at the end. So, like, your uniqueness makes you special, obviously. Like, again, when it comes to the whole, is there something wrong with me? Like, when it comes to that question, like, it depends on how you look at it. Because here's the thing, if you talk in the literal sense, then you can say, yes, something is wrong. The melanin, your body doesn't have as much melanin as it should, therefore you look like this. I mean, there's a reason it's called a disability. It's because something is wrong. Like, yeah, she's unique and she's special. Like, she isn't inherently suffering or anything. Like, but if we're gonna act as if there's nothing wrong, then yeah, that would be a little too far. Because, like, again, I feel like you guys will hate on me for this, but like, genuinely, a disability is when something is wrong or like something is different with someone than the usual. You know what I mean? And for her, the different thing or the wrong thing is that her body produces almost 0 to 0 melanin. That's essentially the main problem. That's the reason why her skin looks this pale, and her hair and all that. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Hey, you guys. Here's my latest look. It's a bit different, like me. So, what do you think? I think it would be perfect for the runway, which has all.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip this. I honestly don't really care. Like, does it really look that important? I don't think so. Yeah, I just wish for anything to.
Boarding school.
Oh, come on, Mom. It wasn't my fault. It's
I might as well mention this since I did skip something big a little bit. Like, but like at the same time, if you want to check it out, just check out the original video. It's in the description anyway.
Never your fault. You think I'm that naive? Listen to me. I have a very important job with clients counting on me. But I can't count on you to stay out of trouble and stop me from missing work. This can't continue. It won't continue. Vincent, what are you doing? Take that off right now.
I was just.
You were just disobeying me. What have I told you about dressing up in this? Are you crazy? You're gonna get bullied.
Mom, I'm getting bullied right now.
Don't you talk back to me.
I mean, she's not wrong. This style is gonna get him bullied. like let's be genuine here. Like, kids from all ages are brutal. Elementary schoolers are brutal. Like, middle schoolers are brutal. Like, if they're gonna find something about you that's different from the ordinary, they're gonna make fun of you and bully you to oblivion. And I can tell this will happen to. Anyway.
Go change this instant.
I'm gonna go lay down.
You two kids are giving me another migraine.
I mean, as much as aggressive as she isn't wrong. That style will definitely get him bullied. Like, this is the type of thing where you can tell because, like, again, bullying especially comes if you look different from the ordinary, like you have a disability, like the main girl is, or you know, you dress differently than everyone. I feel like the only styles that are exempt are stuff like the emo style, since it's so widespread to the point that it's become accepted. Like, the only styles that are that people don't get bullied for are, you know, the styles that have spread around so much that they've essentially become normal, like the emo style again. Like, people turned emo as a phase, and then during that phase they never got bullied because, you know, people got used to it. You know, I don't know if what he does counts as the emo style. I don't think it does. But like, still, I kind of like the fact that she looks up for him, even looks out for him. Like, again, like, he's legitimately gonna get bullied for this. Like, I don't want him to get bullied, obviously, but he is gonna get bullied, you know. Anyway.
Hey, don't worry about Mom. She's just in a bad mood.
Did you get in trouble again?
Yeah, whatever. Hey, did you start that makeup account you were talking about?
No. If Mom ever found out.
Why don't you go hang out in your room? I'll bring you some dinner.
You look like you need some help with that.
Are you offering?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay. Thanks.
Of course. All right.
Oh, sorry. My skin's just sensitive to the sun, so that's why I keep it covered up.
I get it. I mean, it's a shame, but I get it.
Stop.
Y'all get it.
I have to do something. She's getting way too close to the hottest guy in school.
I mean, it's so weird how he's into a girl who looks like a ghost. Maybe he's a parapsychology aficionado. A word jumble.
Oh. I gotta get back at her somehow.
You know, I remember something that I heard in the hallway the other day. I know why she wears those ridiculous glasses.
Okay, let's put those portrait composition theories into practice here.
Actually, why don't you take those glasses off?
I'd better leave them on.
Come on, I need to see your eyes for a good portrait. We're like graded for this stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Here.
Ah! Turn it off! Oh.
Grace, are you all right?
My eyes, they're sensitive. But I'll be okay.
Well, just to be safe, you need to go to the nurse's office. Do you want me to walk with you?
Okay, no, that's straight up mean. Like, they essentially chose the one thing that they know what she's bad at is looking into the light, and yet they did it. Like, at this point, this is pretty much not about representation anymore. Like, if these girls know what she deals with and they still make her suffer, like, isn't that a bit much? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Alyssa, what were you thinking?
I was thinking you wanted us to light our subjects. I was just following the assignment. I swear.
For your sake? I hope so.
Okay, so you're gonna keep this on for 20 minutes, and it'll allow your eyes to recover. If you start to see spots or blurry vision, then we'll have to follow up with your doctor. But don't worry, you're gonna be okay.
I'll be honest, like this has a good amount of knowledge about albinism for something that's like rare, because you know, like the fact that most of you guys probably heard about this disorder for the first time with me just shows how rare it is. Like, yeah, we know about autism and all those, but albinism, I honestly never heard of it personally before. Looking it up for this video, and you guys probably do the same thing. Probably were the same way, where like, yeah, I'm surprised that this nurse knows what to do, because like, again, this is such a rare disease. I myself heard of it for the first time from this video personally. I don't know about you guys, but I heard of it the first time because of it. Anyway.
Alisa, I wanted to speak with you before classes today about your reading skills. I know you've been struggling, and your reading comprehension assignments are also slipping, so...
Yeah, I was suspicious when I heard it was because of the light. I knew it was something that either the text is too small or her reading's bad, and it's obvious that her reading is bad. Like, I did not believe the whole light thing for 1 second, because that light couldn't have reached her, and I was proven right. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
You may need to look into tutoring.
You didn't tell my mom yet, did you?
Not yet, but one more bad grade and you will fail. So unfortunately, I'm required to use this as your final warning. Sorry.
Are you sure your eyes are okay?
Yes. No spots, no blurs, just a mom who won't let it drop.
Okay. Okay, it's dropped. Just sorry you had another rough day. I'm sure it'll get better.
Probably not, but hurry for hope.
Oh, if you want to check it out while I get some matcha.
Oh my God, I love your makeup.
You talking to me?
Who else in here has a look like that? You could be on one of those posters.
Thanks. What are you shopping for in here?
Can I tell you a secret? I'm not allowed to wear makeup at home, so I come in here and I use all the testers.
Wow, that is genius.
My mom does not think so. She thinks it's like the worst thing in the world.
Okay, I don't want to sound like I'm discriminating or I'm stereotyping or anything, but like, why is it that all feminine men, I guess, have the exact same voice? Like, I'm legitimately asking, I'm legitimately not stereotyping. Why is it that every time I hear one of those, whether it's in real life or like, you know, one of those characters in stories, why do they always seem to have the same voice or like the same voice tone? You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, they seem to have the exact same voice, or like not the exact same voice, but like the same voice tone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. For some reason, every time I see one of those characters, either in real life or in these types of stories, they always seem to have the same voice for some reason. I don't know why, and I'm genuinely not stereotyping. I'm genuinely asking a question, like, why is it that all of them seem to have the same voice? Is my hearing wrong, or have I not heard them in a long time, or what? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Can I tell you another secret? I kind of want to be a makeup artist.
Is that so? Well, maybe I can help you. Wiggle the wand at the root and pull up slowly. It's kind of like stretching your lashes to their full potential.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. You can't do makeovers in here unless you're going to buy.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be buying the products. That is, as long as you promise to keep practicing.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Because I love...
I mean, a guy doing makeup isn't really all that new, since, you know, we have James Charles. Like, the whole doing makeup thing isn't really new when you consider the fact that James Charles exists. Like, I'm telling you, if he does this, if he does the makeup trend, or like if he does the whole makeup thing, he'll immediately be referred to as the new James Charles or something. Since like James Charles has kind of like fallen out of relevancy lately, or like for the last couple of years, so he'll probably be referred to as the new one. Since James Charles is the one who's known for the whole doing makeup as a guy. He's the one known for it. Anyway.
Love makeup, and I want you to feel beautiful. So, what do you think? Hey, can I take a couple of photos of you? I do makeup and fashion stuff online.
Oh my gosh. Girl, you can take a million photos. Just, can you text them to me?
Oh, of course. Are you ready for your close-up?
Mm-hmm.
Pose, yes! So good, so cute. Yes.
Vincent! I knew you were in here. Get over here now. Get over here now.
Mom, no, that's my makeup.
It's girls' makeup. It's not for you.
I was just gonna buy him some product.
No, you'll be doing no such thing. Stay away from my son. We're leaving. Now.
How the hell did she find out he was here? Is this a habit of his or something?
Vince!
Whoa.
I never want to see you near that store again. Do you understand?
I don't get why you're so mad. I'm not hurting anybody.
But you're hurting yourself. The world is a cruel place, and I can't let you become a target for bullies.
Isn't it kind of bad that she's right? Like, you know it's bad when the thing that's supposed to be wrong is actually right. Like, the world is a cruel judging place, especially when you go to the internet. Like, I am telling you, like, maybe the internet wouldn't bully him since we're already kind of used to the whole men wearing makeup thanks to James Charles. But like when it comes to the real world outside the internet, oh boy, especially in school, will he get bullied? Like, as much as we want to deny this, it's kind of like what she says is completely true. The world is a cruel place, and if you dare go outside the norm, you're getting bullied. It's kind of bad when she's right. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway.
You get it. I'm trying to protect you.
Hey, bro. Sorry about Mom. Again.
Thanks. Hey. Check this out.
Whoa! Look at you. These are incredible.
I know, right?
But let me guess, you're not gonna post them?
Actually, I was thinking about it.
Seriously? Wow. Well, wherever this new confidence came from, hold on to it. Oh.
You are not going to believe this.
You've gotta be kidding me. They're hanging out outside of school?
I overheard them talking. Have you seen her Instagram?
No. Why?
Check out the link I just texted you.
OMG. She seriously thinks she's a model. Have you seen the comments? Oh. I just got an idea. You have a printer at your house, right? Just helping you protect that white skin of yours.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing.
Oh my God, you're never gonna believe this. I posted.
What? No way! Vince, these are incredible. I'm so proud of you.
What is this?
Oh.
Well, wait, why would you do this? She's my friend.
What are you talking about? There's no way you know that freak.
She's not a freak. She's like the nicest person ever.
Are we really gonna repeat this again? Oh yeah, the bully has a relative, whether it's a brother or sister, whatever, and that relative is just so happy to meet the person that she bullied. Why is it like that every time? Like, genuinely, every time they have the bully reform this way, I'm get mad because, like, you're really telling me that she only reformed after seeing that the person she bullied helped her brother. Are you kidding me? Like most of the times in these types of stories, that plotline never makes sense. Like, you're telling me just because she helped him, the bully is now gonna feel shame. Now you're gonna feel shame because that person helped your brother? Really? You didn't feel any sort of remorse beforehand, and yet that made you feel remorse? Really? Like, do you guys see how that doesn't make sense, or am I the only one? Okay, I don't know. Anyway.
She's the one who did my makeup at the mall and took those awesome photos of me. She even offered to buy me makeup until Mom stepped in.
Wait. Are you sure?
Yeah. She accepts me for who I am. Oh, why would you be so mean to her?
You might know how to pose, but you look like a grandma. And I don't see any senior citizens at Fashion Week.
Nah, but I'll be honest, when it comes to those posters that she put, like, those are the perfect examples of why poses matter. Like, for almost everyone, unless they're so beautiful that it doesn't apply, certain angles will make them look stunning, and certain angles will make them look straight up terrible. Like, what we saw is the perfect example of this. Like, she looks beautiful when you use the good poses, but once you do the bad poses with the bad angles, yeah, she looks really terrible. Like, yeah, that logic applies. Like, there's a reason why poses are important in photography and modeling and such.
Here. Hey, Grace. I know you were supposed to meet Vince here.
How did you know that?
Because I sent the text. Vince is my brother. He told me about everything you've been doing for him. He really likes you.
Well, at least someone in your family does.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It really means a lot that you supported my brother, which makes what I did even worse.
I don't understand. Why did you do it?
Because I was struggling so much with my mom. My reading, I'm pretty sure I'm dyslexic, which, you know, you're so smart and you do so well at school, so I was just intimidated. You were getting all the attention, especially by Gianni. I've had a crush on him since 5th grade, but I've always been too afraid to say anything. All of this made me so jealous and act like such a bully, and I am really sorry.
Honestly, with these types of stories, especially considering that these stories happen in the US, I always get confused when they say, "Oh, I've had a crush on this person since like 4th grade, 5th grade, whatever, when they're in high school." Because like, if I'm not wrong, most schools in America only operate on one level. Like for example, schools may only be elementary schools, or schools may only be high schools. You barely see schools that offer multiple levels, like, you know, elementary level, the middle level, the high level. You know what I mean? Like, you barely see any schools that offer this. So like, how did she have a crush on him since 5th grade? Are you sure that that they didn't separate by going to other schools at this point? Because like, they would have had to go to different schools twice. So like, how? How does that make sense? And mind you, like, he's not related to her or anything, so you can't use that as an excuse. So like, how did she have a crush on him since 5th grade? How did she know him since 5th grade? How? That literally doesn't make sense. Anyway.
For everything.
It's okay, Alyssa. I know what it's like to feel like everything's stacked against you. You see, I have a genetic condition called albinism, which means my body has reduced amounts of melanin, which gives color to the hair and skin.
Okay, I feel like the reduced amounts is a little bit of an understatement, because like I explained in the beginning and explained multiple times, albinism is a disorder where there's little to no melanin, not even reduced amounts, straight up little to none. And mind you, that's from the website itself. Like, I'm straight up quoting the website. It's little to none here, not even reduced amounts. Because like, reduced amounts can like imply anything other than the normal amount. But what the website told me straight up said little to none. That's straight up what it said. So like, as her saying just reduced amounts, quote unquote, is a little bit of an understatement, don't you think? Anyway.
That's why I look the way I do. It also affects my eyes, making me sensitive to light and giving me poor eyesight. But I've learned to deal with those challenges. But the hardest thing to deal with are other people. They've always made fun of me for looking.
You really failed at this, didn't you, DharMann? Like, usually when it comes to the whole different people making fun of X person, usually they show examples from like the person's life, and then they end with the latest example being the example that's currently happening. Like, they usually do that, but like, she says other people, yet the person who's bullying her is one person, and everyone else is encouraging her. What the hell are you talking about when you're saying other people? What other people are you talking about other than that one, other than Alyssa? Who's other than hers was doing this? Because like, unless you count her friend, like, nobody else bullied her. Like, it's just Alyssa and her friend. So like, what are those other people that she's talking about? Like, the worst part that makes this fall flat is the fact that, again, usually with these types of montages, and I know because I've not only been watching DharMann for years, and I also saw those in my reacting career, where when he usually introduces the whole "I've been bullied all my life" shtick. When he does this, he shows examples that happened even before the story by years, just to insinuate the fact that yes, that person has been bullied for all their life. Like, that's how he does it. Yet for this one, he says they say other people and all that stuff, yet they only show the example that we've seen all throughout the video, even though it implies that it's been happening beforehand. I really hope they show something before this, because this would fall flat either way.
Looking different. So you see...
Really? Are you really kidding me? Like, genuinely, think about it. Like she's straight up telling me that she's been bullied all her life. Yet the one example they show is the example that was just happening recently. Are you kidding me? Are you straight up kidding me? DharMann, be realistic here. Like, you yourself have done these before. You know how to do them, and yet you insist on doing it the wrong way. Like, again, whenever DharMann does these types of things where they say, oh, I've been bullied all my life, like, they show examples of that person in their childhood, middle school, you know, stuff like that. Not just the latest example. Like, what other people are you talking about? They only showed one person. Like, I wouldn't really count her friend, since her friend was kind of supportive rather than the main, so, like, you only have Alyssa who was bullying her. Everyone else was encouraging her. Where did you get the other people thing from? Where? Straight up where? Of course you have to make stuff up because you couldn't come up with something, huh? Like, did you legit, like, DharMann, couldn't you have legitimately come up with any flashback sequence? Or something like that? Like you usually do? Like, I guys subverted my expectations in the worst way possible. Like, you made this fall flat. Again, like, just so you guys understand how bad this is if you haven't yet. Like, usually with these types of so you see types of things, when they explain, they usually explain, oh, I've been bullied all my life, not just recently. So when they explain that, I'd expect the stuff that comes with it to be showing examples of her all throughout life, you know, as a kid, maybe as a middle schooler, you know, stuff like that, and then showing the present example. That's what I'd usually expect. That's what I usually expect because it works. That's how it works. And yet the guy subverted it in the worst way by making it so that, oh yeah, by the way, we're only gonna show the recent example of the montage while she explains that she's been bullied all her life. Really? Really, DharMann? Do you guys see now what's the problem? Do you guys see it now? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Why my dream of becoming a model seems like even more of an impossibility. Maybe that's why I liked helping your brother so much.
Again, what said it was impossible? She was quite literally the only one who bullied you. Every other person helped you. Every other person encouraged you. Like, okay, outside of Alyssa, show me one person who discouraged her. None. Straight up none. I'm not even waiting for an answer because guess what? There's none. Like genuinely, everyone supported her aside from Alyssa. So what do you mean by like did her bullying you? Like, was her bullying you enough for you to question if you're enough? Like, genuinely, everyone else encouraged her. Like with everyone she talked about her dream with, they encouraged her. They told her, hey girl, don't worry, you can do it. Not, oh, forget about it. Like, Alyssa's genuinely the only one who bullied her. She's the only one who discouraged her. And yet this girl over here questions whether she can do it or not. Like, this is the equivalent of someone being convinced that their content is incredibly bad because one hate comment said so, when all of the comments were encouraging them to keep going. That's essentially the same thing. Like, just because one bad comment existed, you're essentially ignoring all the good comments? Like, that's essentially the exact same example here. Why are you... You know what, let's just continue.
Because I feel for him. The two of us... we're just a couple of misfits.
More like the three of us. I want to make this up to you. Can I help you with your modeling?
I don't know. It depends. Can I help with your reading?
Of course, I can tell immediately by the lyrics that this is obviously a montage. So as always, skip. Essentially, just Alyssa. Like, okay, how do I not know the name of the main character until now? Like, essentially, they're just helping each other. You know, they're helping her brother. You know, stuff like that. Like, this is essentially all that I need to show, and we're done. Like, generally, that's all we need to show. Anyways, let's begin. Sorry, let's continue, shall we?
Say something first, right? I'm starting today's class with a surprise. A student has sent me some very exquisite works of art, which I have decided to showcase. Let's go. Entrez-vous?
Oh my gosh! How did you do this?
Grace, these portraits are everything that I was hoping for you. And for your photographer. With talent like this, you both have very bright futures ahead of you. Oh, welcome.
Honey, this is amazing. You look so beautiful. But then again, you always do. Thanks, Mom.
It's time. You can do this.
Today, I'm proud to present my photography showcase featuring Grace, who is an incredible model and an incredible friend. She proves that beauty is about being your unique self. But there's one last photograph I would like to show you.
It's gonna be for brother. I'm telling you, it's gonna be for brother.
Featuring my little brother.
Yep.
Who now, thanks to Grace, has also been able to embrace his true self.
Okay. No. I do not want to hear his mom complain. This is not an example like the others. You hear me? Like, if his mom complains about this, I'll kill them because, like this type of makeup isn't the type that she criticizes him for. Like, this doesn't look like girls' makeup at all. This looks like makeup that works for both. So, like, if I hear her say anything, I'll get mad. Like, okay, the makeup he was using was like for girls and stuff like that. I understand, but when it comes to this looks straight up fine. Like, I'll admit her her brother in makeup looked a little weird to me, but I think that's because, you know, we're usually used to seeing makeup with women and not muscular men, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Hey. Sorry I missed the big reveal. Grace, you're an amazing model.
Thanks. But I couldn't have done it without my amazing photographer.
Oh. Well, your work is fantastic.
Thank you. I have a new lens to test, if you want to be my test subject.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
If they make him her boyfriend, if they make him Alyssa's boyfriend, I'm gonna be mad because, like, his chemistry so far has been shown with the. Why the hell do I not know her name? Oh yeah, like, what was her name again? Because honestly, I'm done. What was her name? Okay, now we're at 2615. Perfect, because I am checking out her name. I am done. Grace, perfect. I don't know how until now I didn't know. But anyway, so, like, if he becomes Alyssa's boyfriend instead of Grace's boyfriend, I'll legitimately be mad because, like, his chemistry has been with Grace so far. So if he chooses Alyssa, I'll be mad. I'm telling you, I'll be legitimately mad. Anyway.
Subject.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Be right back.
I just have one thing to say about this. You look amazing.
Well, I feel amazing.
Then you know what, honey? I couldn't be happier for you.
May I ask why did they use that makeup as an example? Because, like, let me tell you guys for a second what I mean so that you don't get confused. I want to choose the good. Okay, yeah, perfect. That's the picture I need. So, like, the thing I don't understand is why do they use this photo as an example of his mom accepting him? Because, like, this type of makeup isn't the type that his mom criticized him for. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to guess, I wouldn't have said this looked like girls' makeup at all. Like, you know, eyeliners and stuff like that and lipstick. we immediately associate that with women, obviously. But for this is not what I think of when I think of makeup, or like girls' makeup. You know what I mean? Like that's why I think this being used is like a bad example, because like this and the makeup the guy was doing earlier is not the same. Like, okay, I'm not a makeup guy or anything, but like, you know what? We're at 26:15 or something like that, so might as well like look this and the portrait here ain't the same. That's ain't the same. You can't convince me that that's the same thing. Like if we're gonna talk about his mom criticizing him because, you know, or like I wouldn't say criticizing, because criticizing means that something is indeed wrong. So like maybe I wouldn't choose that word, but like if she's insulting him because, you know, because she's afraid of him being bullied because of the makeup, like I understand that. So this being used as a bad example because, again, this and the makeup he was using earlier doesn't technically count as the same thing. So like why use this as an example? Genuinely, why use this as an example? Okay, anyways.
You look amazing.
Well, I feel amazing.
Then you know what, honey? I couldn't be happier for you.
Hey, Dhar Mann.
Yeah. Is there any... Yep, there isn't this time, huh? I guess I'm dealing with this screen. Okay, anyway, so might as well talk about this. So, first of all, when it comes to this whole thing, what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, first of all, the example they showed with her brother is incredibly bad. Like, is incredibly terrible. Why? Quite simple. His mom was I wouldn't say criticizing him, because again, criticizing means that you're pointing out something that is indeed wrong, so I would probably avoid that word for this, but like, she was essentially insulting him because he was using makeup that looked like it's for women's, but like this, look, tell me all you want, but this doesn't look like women's makeup. This straight up doesn't. The makeup he was using at the beginning, though, that's a totally different story, buddy. Like, that's, like, tell me. Like, when I see this, I immediately think, yup, this is women's makeup. But when I see this, like, I always manage to get this exact one for some reason, but like, this doesn't look like women's makeup. That's why I think this is a bad example, because like, again, this and the one he was using at the one he has been using until the end is not the same. You cannot tell me this is the same. Like, in this context, it can't be the same at all. And also, like, like, is there anything I say other than, you know, the whole, oh yeah. Like, for example, I want to ask a very, very simple question. What was the problem that Grace was facing? What was it? Oh yeah, one person was bullying her. Like, what makes me mad about it is the fact that they treated a bullying problem as being a bigger matter than it was. Because here's the thing, like, it's like making a hate comment out to be a much bigger deal than the usual. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys know what I mean? Like, it's like someone looking at like 10 comments. One of them is a hate comment. The others all praise the person, and the person taking the hate comment as seriously as the other 9, if not more. Like, this is exactly the same case, because like she's saying that she's been bullied all her life when the only example they showed was Alyssa. Like, Alyssa was genuinely the only example. Like, what do you mean you've been bullied all your life? Every single other person you met, straight up, like every single she's ever met, straight up compliments her. Like, every other person genuinely compliments her. Like, how did that? How? Straight up, how? You make 0 sense. And when it comes to, you know what, I don't think I really can comment about Alyssa, because like, I obviously don't know how dyslexia fully works, and you know, I don't understand what the Grace did to help her, so I can't really comment on that. And you know, the whole, yeah, what was the thing? Like, what was it again? Like the message is the beauty's in your uniqueness or something like that. Like, I remember it was at that frame, so I might as well, you know, return back there just to check. Okay, go back. Go back. Okay.
Oh no.
Check.
What happened?
Who keep understanding. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me.
No, there isn't. You are beautiful just the way you are.
I know. It just, sometimes it doesn't feel that way. I mean,
Can I just get the life lesson so that I'm done?
I should be used to this stuff by now.
Honey, no. You shouldn't get used to something that's wrong. Don't forget what I always tell you. Your uniqueness is...
Your uniqueness is what makes you special. Perfect. Now that we don't waste our time, your uniqueness is what makes you special, you know? Obviously, it's a good message and all that. I can't really complain about it. I can't really complain about it at all. But I honestly feel like the video is bad because, like, it introduces very bad examples. Like, for example, they want to show that Alyssa's brother, you know, is being accepted by his mom for wearing makeup when, again, as I said a million times, the makeup they used as the final example is not the same. Like his mom insulted him all day because he was wearing makeup that girls wear. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm saying it from her perspective. Because he was using makeup that in her perspective is supposed to be only for women. You know what I mean? But the makeup they used at the end doesn't apply here. It straight up doesn't apply. What the hell are you talking about? That ain't the same thing. And like, when it comes to Alyssa, again, I can't comment on her because I don't know how dyslexia works. And for Grace, she really took the hating from Alyssa way too seriously, didn't she? Like, it's like, again, I'm introducing the whole hate comment thing because that's essentially what's been happening. The difference is that the example I'm using is on the internet. Meanwhile, this is real life. So like in the internet, if this were an internet example, it's out of saying you received nine loving comments, everyone praises you, everyone tells you to keep going, but there's one comment that keeps hating on you and telling you you're bad, stop doing this, all that, where she essentially takes the hate comment much more seriously and says, "Oh, I've been hated all my life," when she was only hated on once. Like, again, like with the whole "I've been bullied all my life" montage, I expected the multiple examples, but they only showed Alyssa as the example. You're saying you've been bullied all your life, yet you only show example that's been happening recently? Do you guys see what's wrong with that? Okay, I might as well end this video. So, as always, the links to the channel and the video are in the description below. And as always, on the left is my most recent video, on the right is a video YouTube recommends, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.